Good morning, everybody. Let me see which way I got the camera on, that way around. Good morning. It's back to Lazy Sunday in the bathroom. And today we have in the bath, Lily, who's very kindly helping out so she can answer questions.
Hello.
She's saying hello whilst we go through stuff. And I have got lots of things today that I'm doing and lots of new ranges I'm in the middle of trying. So I want to share with you what I'm trying and what I'm loving so far. So happy to be back, just us in the bathroom. I really am. It's a certainly snowy day in London. We've got an open house, so if anyone's coming later, I hopefully might see you. I'm going to actually start with the launch of our range. And I got no makeup on now, so it's not going to be the final look. But I want to just show you our new lips because they are exciting. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Amanda. Good morning, Marina. There am I trying to look without my glasses. Am I a fool? Good morning, Anne, Dawn, Caroline. Good morning. Sally, good morning. You come to me on Friday for a makeup. Fantastic. I'll see you. Paulette, good morning. Pamela, good morning. So, freezing Scotland, yes. So I'm starting with Lip Lovin' Valentina. There we go. And I just want to show you this colour and how it transforms your face. So, this is the first colour we developed. And, hang on, turning it on so badly. What I love about this lip is that I can change my face in a flash because it's the most modern ingredients for a lip that we've ever developed. It's got these kind of microspheres. There's big particles, smaller particles. So one gives light reflection without it being full-on metallic. And the other smaller bits just give that sort of 3D effect. So I can kind of have nothing on, put this on, and I go, woo! Like that. And they're all named after different people. So that's Valentina. And this, if you do your match to me, good morning, everybody, is for, good morning, Lorraine, good morning, Louise. Good morning, Valentina. This is so for you, I hope. You've got to do your match to me to see which one you suit. I suit best Valentina and Sasha, but I can wear Katinka. And I could wear Dahlia, which is the darker shade, if I had quite strong makeup on. So I think of all these ranges, Lily, which one do you suit?
I suit Katinka.
Katinka. So Lily's very pale. She wears Clara foundation. You wear Clara, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah. And she's got blue eyes. You can see her in a second as I come up. But so we all suit different things, but I'd say these are the most suiting of lots of people, if you see what I mean. Good morning, Melanie. Good morning, Alex. So that's Valentina. Then I'm going to do next, and then I'm going to go on to some really interesting new products. Actually, I'm going to do that one first, and I'll just do them throughout the show. But Valentina. Okay, take that off. And I'm going to talk to you first. I'm trying a new cleanser, so I'm just going to go in there. Many of you say to me, you're wearing that top today? Well, of course, it is our best top. Many of you asked me about new cleansers, and I have been trying quite a few cleansers, but I'm trying for the first time today Elemis, because a lot of you say, by the way, do you like Elemis? Is there anything you like from Elemis? I get this a lot on Instagram, and I get it a bit on Facebook. So I saw this and I thought, okay, I'll try it. And I'm going to just, you know what I'm going to do for you? I'm going to do this one side, and the other side I'm going to do, if I've got it, I always end up doing different, sorry. The other side, I'm going to do Botanics.
Deborah's asked, what do you recommend for puffy eyes?
Puffy eyes, darling, I recommend a bit of lymphatic. So I've done a lot of videos where I go through puffy eye stuff. So if you look at old Lazy Sundays, I'm inevitably always doing something for puffy eyes because it's a question that always comes up. But I want to get through these products. I'm going to get through these products. I will keep answering questions. So on my right-hand side, I have Elemis.
And Trinny, while you're speaking about cleansers, Amy has asked, what is a cleanser? Okay,
Amy. A cleanser is something, well, it's an interesting, weird question, because when you said that, I thought, are you really? Really? But A cleanser to me should be something that cleans your skin. Doesn't mean it takes off your makeup always, because the most important thing is we have a clean skin, and if you don't wear makeup, you still want to clean your skin. Let's get back to basics. So that's why I'm very keen that people do double cleansing, because I think you need to take your makeup off with one cleanse and then really clean your face with a second cleanse. So in the evening, I always do a double cleanse. In the morning, I do a single cleanse. And you can clean your face with about, to me, 4 categories of products. You can clean with a cleansing balm, like the Elemis one I'm doing here. The Elemis one is £41. It's a pro collagen cleansing balm, all right? So it takes away makeup, grime, pollution. It's got rose, mimosa. It's got something called Optimega, which is a supercharged oil with algae in it. A lot of Elemis is based on algae, which is, seaweed extract-y kind of products. So I'm comparing this with Botanics, which is a much less expensive product. Do you remember how much it is, Lily? Botanics. I think it's like £12. And I'm going to be honest with you. In terms of penetration and what kind of butters they're using and what kind of oils they're using, there is zero difference, because there's a surface oiliness to both of them. So I kind of say, I'm just being honest, I wouldn't bother getting Elemis. I would get Botanics, because I don't see the difference. And the thing is, when you're cleansing, to spend £41 on a cleanser when you can spend 10 or 12, I would spend the 10 or 12. I think that kind of cleanser, don't waste your money. Then you have glycolic cleansers, and many people do different glycolic cleansers, and that's really a cleanser for somebody who has a slightly clogged skin and clogged pores, acne, quite oily skin, large pores. I would use a glycolic cleanser very rarely because it would dry out my skin too much. Then you've got just a gel cleanser, which could have no glycolic in it. Then you've got oil cleansers, which a lot of the a lot of the natural brands do an oil cleanser. Then you've got sort of cleansing super cleansers, like my favorite super cleanser, which is between a balm and a gel. It's sort of what I call a spunky thing. Like Clean and Prep Francis Prenna Jones is a phenomenal cleanser. And this is a one-time, it's probably the same, it's even more expensive. It's a one-time I'd sort of say, if I was indulging in a luxury, I'd indulge in that. Then you've got exfoliating cleansers. So there's many different cleansers. But I'm going to now I've just used this Elemis one, and I'm going to send it to somebody actually, because I've got enough in my bathroom. It's not extra special. It's still going to clean your skin. It's still really good. So whoever next says to me, yes, please send that to me. On this now, I'm going to send it to you. And you'll all see who the first person is. And then send your address to, where should we send it to? Should we do it, what?
We can send it to London. We can send it to the UK.
Yeah, no, but we send everywhere. What should we say to them to send their address to?
If they just email it to
Facebook,
me.
yeah.
So
or do Facebook direct or to you?
They're probably better off emailing me, so Lily@TrinnyLondon.com.
Okay, so Lily@TrinnyLondon.com, because I might do
and that's Donna Forbes.
Donna Forbes, you got it. I'm going to do this a bit today. I'm in that mood. God help me.
And Trinny, a lot of people have said they actually picked up the Botanics one for £5 on an offer from Boots.
Fantastic. I mean, I got to say, in terms of, you want a cleansing balm, you don't want to spend much money, it's going to do the same as that, ladies, because it's all coming off afterwards. It's just, I can try a cleansing balm. I don't need to try it for a week because it's something that's never going to have a long-term benefit. And you've got to think, does it work on your skin? These make my skin feel the same. They're both good in so much my skin doesn't feel dry. Okay, 2 down and a few more to go. What am I going on to next? How many Australians are in the room? I don't know if any of you said hello, good evening from Australia. Sean says, I thought I was first. You know what? The problem is when we type on Facebook, you might do it first, but it's what we see first. So Lily will look through again and check who was the first person to say, yes, please.
And it's definitely Donna.
And it's definitely Donna, sorry. But I'm not stopping, okay? Me, yes. All right, let's get back focused, ladies. Get back focus. Okay. I don't know if you live in Australia, how many of you know Natasha Cook? There we go. And I actually had the pleasure of meeting her last week. She came to see me because there's a wonderful Australian makeup artist called Ray Morris who did my makeup many, many years ago now, but she was like phenomenal. She is a phenomenal makeup artist. And she, Natasha, this doesn't come out straight away. I just have to say that to you. That's irritating. It's going to come now. But whenever you have packaging which doesn't come out straight away, gently, not in a way dry shampoo way, push the air up. It's like when you've got a needle and you've got an air bubble in it. You need to push that air bubble out so that then it's coming out.
And Lynn has asked, as you have individual eyelashes, how do you clean your eye makeup off?
I'll tell you what I do. The most important thing is I don't use powders, because I think powders, when you have false lashes and you put powders here, they get caught up in your eyelashes and you kind of feel you need an oil to take them off. And with lashes, it's not great to use an oil-based product. So you won't be able to get it off easily. And then over a few days, if you keep using eye makeup, it will keep layering on, which is not great because it's going to leave debris on your eyelashes. So my way I look after them is I only use cream-based eye makeup, which is Eye to Eye, from Trinny, London. And then I take off, like, let's say this was a gel cleanser, I'll sort of do that and take it off, and then just take a tissue and take it off like that. And then I clean my face normally. And that's my best method. Okay, so let me tell you about Natasha Cook, because I thought she was fantastic. When somebody brings out a doctor's range, I quite like, I don't have the opportunity often, but to meet them, because I want to understand their thought process behind a range. And she has a very good thought process. So she has the same attitude to ingredients and I do. There's certain key ingredients that she absolutely loves. One of them is B3. She believes it's a very good thing that from the middle of the cell is doing stuff for you. And she believes in the simplicity of a skincare routine and also that it should be effective. So this cleanser is 99 Australian dollars. That's going to be about £45. And it really cleans you without stripping, and it's got anti-inflammatory in it. And I think a lot of the time when we clean our skin, we want that anti-inflammatory. I always find sometimes I wake up and I've lain my head too flat on the pillow and I haven't drained my lymphatic system. So anything with anti-inflammatory is good in it. It's going to take down puffiness. Fantastic smell. There's a bit of geranium in there, I think. A few botanicals. So this is something where I think, would you spend money? If I was going to buy, let me just, so also I'm going to do the Foreo with it. But if I was going to do this or Francis Prenna Jones, which is about the same price, I kind of wouldn't know which one I'd do. I feel the active ingredients on this cleanser and I love it. Lily, yes, questions?
So Shell has asked how to minimise fine lines under the eyes, especially when she puts makeup on.
Well, I think it's about the base, darling, because you've got to have hydrated around your face. I am under the strong belief that many people end up using a cream under the eye that actually will make their eye makeup look like there's more lines underneath. And by that I mean, if I use a hyaluronic acid, and everything right now, people love hyaluronic acids, but if I use a hyaluronic acid serum, and it's not a good one, it leaves my skin looking tight. So even though you might have a hyaluronic eye cream, I don't know if this might be your case, then I put makeup on, and the makeup itself might have too many powders in it, so it will make it look dry. So it's a question of all the layers. You've got to have a great hydrator underneath, and it could be a serum, hydrating serum. Anything with vitamin C in it, or niacinamide, or hyaluronic could slightly be drying under the eye. So I always tend to, if I've got really dry face, I use something like Sisley eye cream, which is just a hydrating, plumping eye cream. And then I'll put on just a touch on top, because I never put on powder on my face. And I always put on the cream-based foundation. And I don't have that. So you've got to think of every layer in which you're doing it. Okay.
And then Kelly has said, does Trinny know that the Trinny Tribe Northwest are having their first meetup this Saturday?
Oh my God! How fantastic is that? I love it. You know what I'd like you to do? You know what I'd like you to do? FaceTime me. Or maybe I FaceTime you to say hello.
Yeah,
Would that be fun?
Tell Kelly to email me and we'll sort it out.
You know what? Email Lily at Trinny London, and we'll try and sort it out. I will be skiing with my daughter on Saturday, but I might be on the slope. I could FaceTime you. That would be fun, actually. That would be great fun. Okay, so Natasha Cook, a really good doctor, great products. I'm trying the whole range, but I just want to tell you I'm introducing myself to the range. And in a minute, I'll take you through the concentrated hydration. But I'm going to go on now to another range I am really loving. I'm loving everything about this, and I really am loving it. So I'm going to start with cleaning my face, talk about double cleanses, triple cleanse. Beauty Pie Japanfusion. So let me talk you through Beauty Pie first. It was started by Marcia Kilgore. I always get her name wrong, Marcia Kilgore. And she started Bliss. And Bliss was a great company. I remember going in the 90s, no, let's say 2000s or noughties, to New York, and I had a Bliss facial with Marcia, and she did oxygenation. She was the first one to encapsulate some kind of CO2 oxygenation into her facial, and she really started it. And then she did a fantastic foam, I don't know if any of you had this, oxygenation mask, and you put it on and it went like a shaving foam, big, 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 big. And then after about 10 minutes, it all went, and you looked at your face and everything had gone in your skin. And it really left your skin plumped. It was great. And she sort of always is somebody who's been at the forefront of innovation. She has also Fit Flops, which are those very comfortable shoes, which actually begin to look nice now. Well, they are always nice, but I actually wear a lot of her slippers inside the office. Anyway, Beauty Pie, which some of you might know, is a company where you kind of belong to this club. I find it very difficult to describe because it's a bit complicated. But the bottom line is this, that you have some kind of subscription, and I think there's different subscription levels. But basically, she'll list the products. You can buy the products without subscription, and then you can buy them with, and the difference is staggering. It's like 90% cheaper. So, for example, this cleanser, which I really love because it's all about that Japanese type of layering, and it contains yabara fruit, vitamin C, grape extract, lots of antioxidants. It's £25 without membership, £5.66 with. £5.66. So you are paying a subscription per month. I think the minimum is £30. I don't know, you have to look. But it suddenly makes everything a lot cheaper. And if you're kind of into skincare, she has ranges for different pockets. She'll do a retinol range. She does different range. I think it's great. She does it in makeup too.
And Trinny, a few people are asking, because obviously they can't hear the vibration, but they want to know.
Yes, the Foreo. It's amazing. I use this every Facebook Live, and people say, what is it? Can you hear the vibration? Foreo is a way I always clean my face with a cleanser, and it's, these are all, I'm going to forget the word, not silicone. Yes, silicone. Yeah. Silicone little, it's been done in a mold. So bacteria does not lurk in this tool. Clarisonic, I never have liked, even though the whirling is very good for acne-driven skin. But if you don't clean that brush after each application, I feel bacteria lurks deeply in that machine. Whereas this, because there is no crack that any bacteria can get to if you just wash it through afterwards, I love it. And I also do a certain massage technique with it. I do that eternal figure of 8 when I'm cleaning my skin, and I'll just you know, push my cheekbones up. I cannot emphasize enough the importance of touching your skin and massaging it as you're applying any product. You know that. Okay.
And Karen received her Katinka yesterday and said it's magic.
Magic! The magic lip loves, ladies, are magic. They're the kind of lip colours that it's the most exciting thing that we've launched. It's our first big launch since we've launched, but Charlotte and I, when we were developing these, we just kept wanting to wear them and then couldn't wear them in case somebody saw us with them. And we're just, you know, if you want something extra from a lip, bum bum. Okay, I'm going to take off now Japanfusion cleanser. Oh.
And Karen has been microneedling now with Swiss Clinic after your recommendation for 5 weeks, and her skin feels alive.
Fantastic! I do hear from you ladies, and I hear from the ladies who come into Trinny London Live, are at home, that you're changing your skincare routines. And I'm so excited for you because, you know, we kind of can go years getting used to a routine and thinking, well, that's me, I'm doing that routine, and not think twice about it. So it's fantastic that you're rethinking your routine, because that's what life is. Rethink your routine. I do that with everything. I do that with my, you know, when you follow me on Instagram and I'm wearing the same silver Stella McCartney shirt every day, I think, should I rethink my routine? And we all love a uniform. It's easier, makes our day go quicker. If we have the same makeup and we know what we're doing, we don't have to think twice. All does that. But sometimes we wake up and we think, we've been doing that too long. Why didn't we think of something new? And only once we've done it do we then look back and think, why didn't I start that earlier? All right, I'm going to carry on with Japanfusion because I really love it. Really love it. It's a very different concept for me from anything else I use, because when I'm doing my skincare, I usually spend 1 week doing very intense ingredients. So that could be Dr. Julia Hunter, my favorite, with a lot of retinol, vitamin A, vitamin C intense, niacinamide a bit. So that's one thing I'll do. Then I do a week of perhaps an organic strong range. So something like Votary that has a night retinol oil, or Plant Me Botanics 360 megahertz night one, which has Sampho, which is a natural retinol. So I like that. Then I might do a week doing really, really organic, and then I do a week doing something new. So I've done Japanfusion now for a week, and I so like, probably because I came back from Japan, and at the airport I did Pura, this really expensive Japanese range of that layering of 7 products. So you do, step 1 is the cleanser. Step 2 is the prep lotion. Now the idea of what a prep lotion is just exactly that. It's not a toner to finish off your cleansing routine. It prepares your skin for the next stage. So this goes on, it feels a bit milky. I put it on with my fingers because I don't want to waste any on a piece of cotton wool. And it's the most beautiful smell, but I think that's probably the Jabara, I don't know how to pronounce it. The formulas are very moisturizing. It's not at all stripping the skin. It's a sort of, if I go on now to their serum, this is their deep treatment serum, which says plumping and NMF, natural moisturizing factors, boosting with antioxidant vitamin C and grape polyphenols, which I can't even pronounce it. But anyway, it's trying to tell us it's doing good and it's nurturing. This is not a range if you have oily skin. This is a range if you want hydration, you're in your mid-40s and above. You want something nurturing. So to give you an example on this, I'm going to tell you this. So the prep lotion was £25 with the membership, $5.77. Brilliant. The serum, £75 without membership, $7.95 with membership. So basically 10% off.
And can you just remind people what is the range and it's Beauty Pie?
It's Beauty Pie. And by the way, if you have any extra serum, always put it on your hands. We always have extra serum. Well, I don't know. I always do. Put it on your hands and let your hands enjoy the benefits of what's on your face, because those tell the age of your face. These little hands.
And Lizzie wants to know, how do you clean your micro needles?
I clean my micro needles with surgical spirit, and I clean them every time because it could be I have some little problem with my skin and I don't want the bacteria to spread. Okay, my last step of Japan infusion, and then I'm going to go on to hair products, very exciting, is, let me get the name of it properly, Supreme Cream. £100 without membership, that's a lot, £10 with membership. So first thing I have to say is I haven't used much of this, but the fill hasn't been very good, because if I bounce it down, do this always with cream. It's glass, so I'm going to do it actually on a flannel. So I want to actually see, you can just see there, that sort of hole there. So, I mean, for £10 I don't mind that, but for £100 I would. It's very nice packaging too, very nice packaging. So I'm going to put that on, do a little bit of massage, do a tool. I'm going to get a tool. One thing, ladies, let me just tool up. Tooling up and taking your questions. So I would say go on, have a look at Beauty Pie, look at the Japan infusion. I think she's doing good things. I am midst trying her retinols, and I do think they're good. She has 2 different types of retinols. And I just think this is a woman who knows what she's doing, providing a range for intelligent women. So I'm just putting this in. This is my Stimuloval from Jeanne Piaubert. We'll put these all up on the blog later. But I love it. Very happy. My skin feels plumped, hydrated, very hydrated. Just another little scissors massage here, which I love. If you do a scissors massage, what you're doing is you're making friction with your skin. So you're pushing one bit one way and one bit the other, and you do it fast. And I do it also around my eye, because we all get that little sagging skin above our eyebrow. And, you know, if you're in your 30s, it might be perfect, but let it stay plumped and hydrated and with some tension. So exercise your skin. If you are somebody who exercises your body, remember it's just as important to exercise our face. You can do it many different ways. There's a company called Face Gym in England that actually you go to, spend quite a lot of money on, and they exercise your face for you. But I think if you are not able to go and spend money like that, just look online, look at people who do different facial exercises. I was actually going to have today a lady who has an amazing massage tool in the shape of a heart, which I got from Victoria Health. And I was going to have it on today, but I wanted to have the lady with me. So my next Lazy Bathroom, Lazy Sunday, is going to be with a woman talking all about good facial massage. Because if I had to think of the triangle of good skincare, it's tools like microneedling, Foreos, things that stimulate the skin, go down the collagen and say, wakey, wakey, make your dermis really feel in contact with something, so it's not going flatter and flatter into your face. That's very, very, very important. You could use Nivea and do that and it would help. Secondly is interesting concentrated ingredients that actually do something. So for products to be over the counter, that's quite tricky, but you can still find very good high-grade vitamin C. You can find good retinols. You can find great niacinamides. You can find good coppers. And all those things have interesting benefits. And there's new ingredients coming in, like cannabis, which is supposed to help, and other ingredients. I'm looking at those now. And then the third part is massage. Just physical massage with your hands. So for me, that's how you get to have a nice skin that's plump. Okay, questions before I put my next skincare layer on.
So someone, Louise Walters, has actually asked, how are you getting on with the Jade facial massager?
I am loving it. I'm sorry, you know what? I had it in my handbag and I was going to talk about it today because I was so excited. And I really love it. It's a great tool, and I use the heart bit here on my cheekbone, and I sort of do that. so sad that I can't do it with it. I'll show you next week. And there's a metal one as well, which is for the body, and I'm using it and I'm pulling it in one direction, the hard bit of the metal of the side. It's a flat sort of oval shaped tool, and it's just to kind of break down the cellulite, and I think it's going to be really good. But I've been trying it for a week and I want to give it probably 2 or 3 weeks. So I will get the lady in to talk about facial massage in a few Sundays time. We have it booked in and I will say afterwards when that's going to be. All right, so yes.
And just a quick one, Harriet has asked, can vitamin C cause burst vessels? She's been using the Lixia paste and noticed some small burst vessels around the nose and cheek.
No, I don't think so. I really don't. I'd be very surprised. I don't know if you had a change in temperature. I don't know if you've been using some needling quite strongly, but I'd say a vitamin C on its own to burst blood vessels, no. No, I don't think so. Trying to help you what else it could be. I don't know if, no, I don't know, but I'm sure it wouldn't be that. Some people find with vitamin C that they can break out in spots, but not that I have heard. Okay, all right, what am I going on to next? I'm going to do my face, and then I'm going to talk about Josh Wood and hair, because I've got some really interesting hair things. So BFF is going on now from my stack. And I've got to say, ladies, it's sold out. We had 200 in last week and they went in 6 minutes. We put an email out. So I'm really, really, really sorry that it is sold out at the moment. I'm really sorry, because I even have friends of mine who have bought from the site coming around here saying, Trinny, I'm going on holiday. Do you just have half a tube I could buy off you? So 10 days, ladies. I hate saying it. I went to Bologna on Friday, and I met with the person who makes it for us, our lab in Italy, and I just said to them, I'm so upset that all these ladies haven't been able to get it. You know, I'm really upset you haven't been able to get it on to fill those things for us in time. And they felt very embarrassed, but I wanted them to know, this can't happen again. I'm now doing Just a Touch. So we will send an email out the moment it comes in. And for those of you who haven't tried it yet, put it on your list, because it's our best-selling product. We sold out in 4 months what we thought it would take us a year to sell out of. Or no, 18 months. 18 months. So I don't know what that says.
While you're doing your morning routine, Paula has asked, how long does it take you with your stack?
How long does it take me? Okay, I'll time it. So I've done my BFF. I've now done my, I've now done my foundation, and I'll just put it the places where I feel I got a bit of redness like that. So I've done that. Then I'll go on to, what have I got there? Wisdom, which is my eye. And I'll just put a little bit here. And I usually just use my index finger or my middle finger. And I just go above my brow bone like that. There. And then I'll do a little bit here. I'm just going to show you different eyes. So I'm going to do, hang on, am I in? Yes, I am in Wisdom. And then I will put on my blusher, Electra, which is just a soft colour blush, because I'm going to show different lips and I want a neutral blush. It's a very pretty colour. In my Match to Me, it's my really neutral blush colour. There. And then I haven't got it with me, but let me get it for you. If I've got it here, no, I haven't. So typical, I was going to get Kate, but I haven't got Kate. People come into my bathroom and they borrow things. They borrow stuff. Isn't that just so organised? Okay, so I'm going to show you now Sasha. So I've kind of done my base. I'm going to show you Sasha. This colour is Sasha. And Sasha is a kind of just soft pinky coral, and it just gives you a brightness to your lip. I can't wait to wear this going into spring. So there's Sasha. And when I'm a little bit tanned, I'll wear Sasha, but I'd wear it now too, and I think it's really pretty with grey, but it's beautiful with white. Look, there. And then, you see, I do this too. I always take matchy-matchy, so I might then pop my cheek with a bit of Sasha. Hello, hello, hello. It's such a good colour. So exciting! Let me take my hair down so you can just see it with a darker hair like that. There, Sasha. Okay, next up I've got, what should I do next? I'll do Katinka. So Sasha was named after one of my oldest girlfriends that I have known for, God, since she was about 22, but I was about 30. And her brother was my best male friend who died, Carlos, the most fabulous male friend I nearly ever had. So it has many memories for me, Sasha, and she's a fabulous woman. She's just great. Katinka, which I'm putting on now.
And Karen says she used what was left on her finger in Katinka and just dabbed it on the top of her cheeks, and it looked fabulous.
Good girl, good girl. This is Katinka, and Katinka is a more bronzy colour. It's sort of, just see there, you can see there, hang on.
I think it's a bit more safe, it's a bit more...
Yeah, you could say it's a bit more safe. Do you wear Katinka, don't you?
Yeah, I wear Katinka.
And what I want to show is, can you just give me your black jumper?
Yes.
Because I think what's really interesting when we do lips is to look at what, like if I wear Katinka with this grey, it's not so good. But if I actually, I hardly ever wear black, but this is how lip colour changes. So if I wear black like that, sorry, I've now gone something weird with the camera. There. Do you see that colour changes of the lip? And it doesn't wash me out so much. So when I wear Katinka, I oddly wear it wearing black or navy or burgundy because it then looks less brown and becomes pinker. So it's really important to look at that and notice that when you're putting on lips. So for us, we do personalisation. We say it's a mixture of your skin, hair and eye. But then you also got to think, what colour am I wearing at the bottom? So I suit 3 of these 4. Well, I sort of can wear them all, actually. We do your top 2 because we like to refine choices for people. But anyway, just seeing it with black and with grey. Do you see the colours different? See what I mean? Now, Lily was very cold in the bathroom. Okay, all right, I'm going to now go on to, and this is named after, Katinka is named after another really old friend of mine who I met when I was like 24, and 24 or 25, no, trying to think, because I met her at the same time I met my first husband, and we used to have little dates at her house. I think I was 28 and she was like 23, and she has 4 kids. And Katinka and Sasha sat down with me when I launched the range, and they're really good friends of mine, okay, and they said, why isn't her name on any of these products? And I was like, I forgot. Terrible. I have a lot of good girlfriends, and I don't see them so much anymore, but I thought, oh, the next thing, what's the next thing? Okay, now Dahlia. Dahlia is the most they're all magnificent colours. I think this is Dahlia. Look at that. Look at that. And this I would wear if I was doing a really sexy evening dress and I wanted to just throw it all out there.
And Nina said she's ordered every shade.
I love you, Nina. I love you.
On social media, we have had a couple of people asking if they can pick colours that aren't in their match to me because they love all 4 of them.
Okay, let me tell you something about... There's Katinka. Great with grey. I have to say, great with grey. Oh, great with anything. And also, I made my hair a bit darker yesterday, and weirdly it suits me better now. There. So, let me be honest. With many of our products, you've got to really listen to the match to me because they are colours we very, very carefully picked out. So let's see, we have 14 eye shades. You're going to suit, most women will definitely suit 6, some might suit 8, 1 or 2 might suit 10. But what we've done is, because so many women said to us, I just want a refined choice, I just want to know, give me the bare basics of what I should be doing. And we then just do 6. So even if you might suit more, we just give you 6 to make life easier. Flush blushes, I think definitely for everybody, there's 2 they suit and 2 they suit less. So nearly every woman has 2 flush blushes, and I think that's really key. Lip to cheek, we have 6, and most people really suit 3. They don't suit all 6 or even 4. So that's quite, unless you have a darker skin shade, and then we use other elements of the lip to cheek to help you with lip colours as well. To help in blush colours, because flush blush on really darker skin shades doesn't show up so much, so we take you to a lip to cheek. So if you have a darker skin tone, you'll suit 4 or 5 lip to cheek. I'm just giving you the ins and outs. Obviously, Just a Touch, there's 1 colour. BFF, there's 1 colour. Lip Love, I think you've seen I've got all 4 on, and I can't say one looked really bad. Dahlia is named after one of my best male friends, and his wife, and she's just a classic dark-haired, paler skin, brown-eyed beauty. And when I brought out the range, she said, "Oh, Trinny, your colours are all a bit light for me." And I thought, "Dahlia, let me give you a colour. You're going to go wowzer." So I sent it to her on Friday. I don't know if I've heard back yet, but I just got here. So that's my matchily thought. Can I get on to hair now? And also, sorry, last thing, if you're doing a dark lip like this, and also you can mix them. So this is what I think is great about our range, so I could take Valentina and put it on top of Dahlia, like that. And because they have exactly the same consistency, and they have the same sort of depth of tone, then that works for them. Let me I just want to check I've got it on correctly. So have fun, play around, enjoy. That's what makeup should always be about. You might notice I've made my hair a bit darker, but more importantly, I'll tell you a few things happened with my hair recently. I felt here that I have been having my, recession of my hair, but I am noticing these bits grow back. I'm using Superior Hair from Victoria Health, which I think is a great product. I think Biotin I'm using as well, but I could just be using Superior Hair and be okay. But I did notice, because I'd lightened my hair recently, anyone who has highlights, it breaks hair. There's no denying it breaks hair. And if you are at a stage in your life where your hair is changing, and our hair does go through a change when we have a hormonal change, then it's so important to take care of it. And I want to talk to you about Josh Wood. And Josh Wood is a colorist. He's a really famous UK colorist. And he had always done very famous people's hair. He has an atelier. He's kind of got this really interesting attitude towards hair. And he just launched a site 2 weeks ago, which you must go on. And it helps you if you are at home and you want to have touch-up root colour for your hair if you're going grey. It really has a great personalisation thing, a little bit like Match to Me. And it will send you products that can be touch-ups. So, for example, for me, I would have this touch-up, which is a little stick. So if I thought to myself, even though, this is how I'd use it actually, even though I might have I've got hair growing here, but it's slightly, do you see it looks slightly thinner? So I might take that root touch-up and just fill it in a little bit, just so that you don't see that I have hair loss. Do you see? Very clever. And he sells them according to your hair colour. He also has a little spray here. It's a blending brush. So you could then, push it up like that. Oopsie, I don't want to get too much. And blend it. But what you're going to do is you're going to put it on your hair and then you're going to dry it. So this is something that you put in when your hair's wet. And then you blow dry it and it sort of stays in for longer. So I wouldn't touch my hair now because it would all be wet, but you get the idea. So there's those as well in every colour. It's so clever. But most importantly, what I really love, which I've been trying, is, let me get the right one. Okay, I'll tell you what I love and what I don't love. So I've been using Kerastase on my hair for a long time, and I use the Elixir and I use the Défense shampoo, and I love it. But I think hair gets used to something and it's been too long with the same product And my hairdresser said, Trinny, your hair's just a bit blah. So I then tried this. So I tried the Brunette, I tried the Radiating Shampoo, Brunette, which kind of takes out the shit. It's good. Specifically created to leave your brunette hair feeling clean, radiant, and luxurious. What's weird about this, and you just got to get used to it, is that, you know, when you wash your hair, a lot of inexpensive shampoos give a good foam, and you think it makes you feel my hair is clean. Well, actually, they're coating it with lots of things. So if you really want to have clean hair, and you put this on, you feel that it doesn't make a huge lather, and you kind of feel when you wash it out, your hair is so like a piece of straw, and you think, ugh, but it's stripped it of all the products you put on to blow dry your hair and all the coaters that you've had from old shampoos and conditioners. So it's a very good thing to do that with your hair. So that's good. The conditioner, this one, I don't like. Well, I don't like. It's not hydrating enough for me, so I won't be using that again. But the mask, which is everything mask, and I'm the kind of woman who uses a mask every shampoo, is brilliant. So I put that shampoo on, and my hair afterwards was like straw, and I put this on, and immediately it was like, so that was great. Good new shampoo. Now, the king, the secret, the fantasticness, the everything. A new hair product. Now, with that introduction, I'm not going to find it. Oh, yesterday, I stole it from my hairdresser. I literally did, inadvertently. But my hair, when I was having my colour done, my hairdresser said to me, Trinny, I think your hair is really a bit dry, and I think you need something on it which is going to be a great treatment, but I don't want it to weigh down your hair for blow drying. And so she put this on, and then she left it by my station, and it got in my bag. I can't say how it got in my bag, but it came home with me. Now, I think they sell it, so I don't think it's salon only, so I'm just going to tell you what it is. It's System Professional SP, and I use their root lifter, which is the best root lifter, which I put on here a bit before I blow dry. And if you ever ask me how I do my hair, on Trinny Tea Time, you can see the techniques I have. One for making curly scrunchy, and you can also see just how I move that brush around and get that kind of curl.
And Louise has asked, how often do you shampoo?
I shampoo twice a week. I try to do Monday and a Friday, or Monday and a Thursday, or Tuesday and a Friday. That's my routine. And yeah, that's my routine. So this is called Liquid Hair. Now what she did, and she said you can buy it at home, is she put it in my hair, and then I went back to the station, and she very loosely blow dried my hair, but not like fully, just to let it seal. Then I went back to the sink, and for 30 seconds she just washed it out. So you can do this at home, because you just literally put it in. The reason the heat is actually sealing it in. But my hair now, the texture of my hair and the shine in my hair is just really good. And the separation in my hair, and it's not weighed down. I've still managed to get the curl that I want. Fabulous, fabulous product. So I'm going to leave that. We're going to put this all up on the blog. There we go. Is there anything else? Any other burning desire questions before I go and see my mum in the country? Because I didn't go on Mother's Day last week because I was away, so I'm going to go now. Any other questions? Let me just, have we got anything?
So, somebody has asked, what is the best cream to use on their body for eczema?
Oh, Tremoline. Brilliant product. Body lotion have I got here? Tremor. No, it's not here. It's called, I got it on Victoria Health. TREM something. And it's a body cream, which is for people who need extra hydration, very dry skin. I think it says the word eczema on the outside. It's a miraculous body cream, so try that. Tremoline, I think is the name. Let's see if I've got it under here. Tremoline.
And while you're looking for it,
yes.
Jules has asked, what's the best products to use for a dry scalp?
A dry scalp, I would say, no, Lipicare. Look, I found other things in here. What's this? Charlotte Melher. God, I wanted to try that. Dry scalp. I think if you mean flaky scalp, I would try occasionally There's some Indian oils that are very good for dry scalp. Trying to think where you're going to get them from. Let me have a think. And just I would do a really good massage with your skin. With your hair follicle, using an oil. And you might think, oh, that's really thick, but that's what it needs. And it needs, most importantly, stimulation. So I don't know how much when you're brushing with your brush you're stimulating. Dry scalp sometimes is a real overstimulation, but it's an understimulation as well. So try that, giving it a massage, like an Indian head massage. If you can even go and find somebody to give you an Indian head massage, it would be very helpful. Okay, anything else?
A few people have asked, why do you not use toner?
Oh, toner. Well, girls, toner is what many of these products are today with a different name. But the old traditions of cleaning our skin we would cleanse and tone and moisturize. And a lot of women would feel toning was the second stage of cleansing and take off, they put on I even did this, you put on your toner and you'd still see makeup on the toner. So that's not really, to me, where skin should be today if you want to look after it properly. And that's why I promote the idea of a double cleanse. You do one cleanse, take off your makeup, and a cleanse to clean your skin. Then the toner, or the serum, not serum, but the toner or the essence or the facial mist, but that stage before you put on a serum, if you like a 4-step routine, is the stage that you are prepping your skin for the next ingredient. So if you use, the Ordinary's glycolic toner, if you've got an oily skin with open pores, or you use P50, which I do, Biologique Rechargé, and it comes with, for sensitive skin as well, that is prepping your skin for a good penetration of the serum. And that is what you might have called a toner. That's what I'd say. Okay, the lady who had a bit of eczema, Lipicure, which you can get in Boots also from La Roche-Posay, is very good for irritated skin, and that would work well for eczema if you've got dry skin on your legs. I'm going to put that up. Okay, ladies, we're done. I hope you've had a nice time with me today. The lip loves are there now, ready, and if you want to make yourself just feel wowza. It's so exciting. I love it. But, if you've been scared, can I just answer a few little bright lip questions? Some people say, I have yellow teeth, can I wear a bright lip? This colour is fantastic if you have yellow teeth. But also, don't worry about that. Just think about how the lip will transform your face more than your teeth might look a bit more yellow. Don't be scared of your teeth. Just like this. And what else did I say? Always take your finger, and if you're wearing a bright lip, at the end of doing the bright lip, do this. And whatever's left on your finger is what would have been on your teeth. So that's a good one. And then if you put on too much, because you're putting on with your finger, take a wet wipe with your nail around it like that and clean up like that. Because then you'll get the perfect shape and you'll get the tiny bit coming off there that shouldn't be on. Okay? Enjoy! Have a wonderful Sunday, and next Sunday I will be skiing, but I might do a French pharmacy special.